Have you ever thought about the reasons behind the ageless attraction of this ancient text that has captivated countless people over numerous civilizations? This ageless collection of sacred books has influenced nations, motivated the imagination of countless authors and artists, and stayed the most loved and read book in many nations throughout the years. Its pages chronicle epic conflict, deep insight, passionate love, horrible betrayal, and relentless belief. This holy book crafts history, poetry, and heavenly insight into a tale that speaks to every person who comes into contact with it, from the dawn of creation to the whispers of what is yet to come. Whether your degree of commitment to wisdom or curiosity about one of the most important works of human history, looking at the structure and makeup of the Bible reveals a variety of fascinating ideas. Designed throughout numerous centuries and civilizations, its rich tapestry of stories offers profound insights on the human experience and our interaction with the divine. Come experience the amazing variety and harmony this sacred book offers, revealing the mysteries, lessons, and tales that have captivated brains and hearts throughout millennia. Among these old scrolls, which puzzles lie waiting? How have these words evolved over the years? Come, let us journey together to find the causes the Holy Book still offers for inspiration, education, and metamorphosis across the years. The Bible, a profound collection of holy books, unfitly weaves together a tapestry rich in different literary styles, cultural backgrounds, and profound spiritual wisdom over 1,500 years. With 66 books, this wonderful anthology, which is meticulously split between the Old and New Testaments, was created by numerous voices from all walks of life, from monarchs and prophets to poets and fishermen. The Old Testament begins the epic tale of creation, the ascent of the Israelite nation, and the Holy Covenant initially linking God and people together. Within its 39 books, one can find accounts of history, codes of law, lessons from the prophets, knowledge communicated via literature, and artistic expressions catching both faith and doubt. Within the 27 holy books penned in Greek and discovered in the New Testament, we find the incredible story of Jesus Christ, the growing path of early Christian civilization, and a profound awareness of the essence of faith and how it transforms our lives. Within these holy writings, one finds the life stories of Jesus and his followers, the Gospels, the unfolding history of the early church, Acts, guiding letters to the faithful, epistles, and dramatic visions of what is to come, Revelation. The Bible distinguishes itself with its amazing harmony, weaved together by several voices and efforts spanning ages. Its pages show recurring themes, prophecies that came true, and a unified theological view. All of these things, when put together, make a unified story of how God interacted with people. The impact of the Bible goes beyond simple loyalty in many spheres. Over law, ethics, literature, art, and the basic basis of human rights, it has had a deep and long-lasting influence. Indeed, translations of this sacred book into more than 2,000 languages have shared its knowledge with billions of people all over. If one were to properly grasp the core of the Bible, one must value the rich tapestry of the different literary styles it offers. Stories of the past will be revealed within its pages, like timeless chronicles, songs that capture the great heights and deepest depths of human feeling, wise writings offering pragmatic insights for daily life, prophetic words inspiring thought and igniting the spirit, and vivid images of the end times showing great cosmic events. Every genre calls for a different method of understanding and interpretation of the inside information. Approaching a psalm as though it were a historical narrative misses the underlying meaning the author intended to convey. In exactly the same way, reading apocalyptic literature at face value instead of seeing the symbols inside could lead one to deviate from the intended meaning of the message. By dint of this intricate tapestry of narrative, historical background, and profound spiritual truths, this holy book distinguishes itself in the annals of human existence. Its continuous existence and great influence attest to its extraordinary capacity to respond to human questions about purpose, meaning, and our interaction with the divine. By means of its pages, we shall be able to explore the interactions among numerous elements to produce a sophisticated tapestry of knowledge that has molded human thought and culture over millennia. Its pages guarantee its relevance in modern culture, since they include timeless knowledge that speaks to the shared experiences of mankind and the particular root of personal faith, thus ensuring their relevance. The holy collection of works exposes a rich tapestry of literary genres, each especially designed to provide profound spiritual insights and the spectrum of human experience. Come, let us explore these numerous categories and discover the special traits that everyone possesses. The historical records help to create the rich tapestry of biblical narratives. The tales from Genesis to Esther in the ancient texts entwine the fabric of mankind's beginnings, the advent of Israel, and the nation's victories and challenges. These writings skillfully blend histories with extensive musings on faith, illuminating the divine hand at work in the fabric of human experience. Starting with the major themes of creation, the core of humanity, and the holy promises given by the divine, we find the Israelites powerfully released from the chains of Egypt in the holy tale Exodus to Deuteronomy, so launching the divine establishment of their sacred rules and government. From Joshua to 2 Chronicles, the holy books show us Israel's history as it settles in the Promised Land, the rise and fall of kingdoms, and the potent effects of both loyalty and rebellion. Discover the wide spectrum of human experience and the wealth of knowledge within the poetic books: Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Solomon. Job uses rich dialogues and poetic insights to investigate the core of religion and the secrets of suffering. From joyful celebration to great loss, Psalms, the treasured hymnal of ancient Israel, brilliantly expresses the spectrum of human emotions. Turning now to concerns of ethical behavior in business, family ties, and personal integrity, Proverbs provide timeless insight for everyday living. Looking at the depths of life's meaning and purpose, Ecclesiastes whisks us on an amazing journey. The Song of Solomon describes a passionate love interlaced with amazing phrases, dancing with longing and passion. The prophetic books reveal divine revelations dispatched via the voices of specific prophets, assigned to reflect God's intent. Rich collections of heavenly insights, captivating historical accounts, and amazing apocalyptic pictures abound from influential leaders, including Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel. Their tales mirror the lofty goals of the divine, the pressing circumstances of their day, and the road toward what is to come. From Hosea to Malachi, the minor prophets, whose songs are brief, transport ideas of immense value. These sacred texts reveal how the divine speaks via people's emotions and thoughts, even when a consistent thread of moral and spiritual truths is maintained. They warn of the negative things that might happen should you neglect what is right, state that everyone requires justice, and outline a picture of rebirth and healing. 4 harmonic narratives of Jesus' life, ministry, death, and resurrection are found in the Gospels of the New Testament. Matthew changes his approach for a Jewish audience, since he underlines in his story the significance of Jesus as the awaited Messiah. Mark paints a vivid picture stressing the deeds of Jesus. In his narrative, Luke methodically recounts the immense compassion Jesus showed for persons shunned from society. John offers a careful examination of Jesus' divine mission and his sacred character. Recording the challenges and achievements of spreading the gospel to numerous countries and cultures, the Book of Acts follows the road of the first Christian church from Jerusalem to Rome. This narrative follows the journey of the early Christians as they embraced and used Jesus' teachings in numerous spheres. The letters known as the epistles address specific circumstances experienced by early Christian communities, even as they deepen their understanding of religion and dogma. From Romans to Philemon, Paul's letters reveal the teachings of Christian philosophy and their practical use in our daily lives. The general epistles from Hebrews to Jude go on faith and how to practice it. Inside the pages of Daniel and Revelation, we discover a tapestry of rich symbolism and pictures, each thread spun to reveal the profound lessons of divine purpose and the last triumph over darkness and evil. These sacred writings gave those suffering through trying circumstances solace. They also exposed the vast fields of the spiritual struggle covering our planet. Every genre generates a unique tapestry of literary techniques requiring original interpretive excursions. Analyzing historical accounts forces us to actually interact with the cultural setting and more profound spiritual truths they offer. Poetry demands a profound understanding of metaphor and a real representation of feelings. Prophetic books weave the strands of present events together with the fabric of what is yet to come. The profound lessons discovered in the sacred scriptures inspire us to deliberately see the intricate weave of life. Within the sphere of holy literature, the apocalyptic parts weave a tapestry of symbolic language, exposing profound spiritual truths instead of only prophecies of what is to come. Letters mix eternal wisdom with times of insight. All of these different forms work together to make a rich tapestry that shows the holy actions that have happened throughout human history. They give us information that shapes our beliefs and actions, and they affect our constant questions about our existence, purpose, and connection with the divine. Many societies and eras have carried this complex network of several literary forms. It has spiritual worth and is ageless, as the Bible is a mix of divine knowledge and human experience, which distinguishes it. Among the intricate fabric of holy writing, certain very brilliant pieces and hymns offer outstanding insights and unexpected truths. For those seeking its meaning, their intertwined stories form a rich tapestry of sacred knowledge that inspires and mesmerizes. The book of Genesis reveals degrees of meaning in its early chapters that would surprise the reader and tells the epic tale of human beginnings. In the narrative of creation, we find not only a recounting of the earth's beginnings, but also profound insights on the essence of mankind, our objective, and our interaction with the divine. The narrative of Adam and Eve investigates the main questions of free will, responsibility, and the broad consequences of human choices that fit the times throughout history. Job challenges our understanding of the nature of divine justice and suffering. It offers sophisticated philosophical perspectives on mankind's awareness of the holy path by means of celestial discourses and creative interactions. The book's last chapter exposes a tapestry of thoughts, since it shows the complicated nature of believing among the enigmatic beauties of life. The Psalms provide readers of today with real expressions of human feeling that would shock them. These ageless tunes freely convey uncertainty, dissatisfaction, and loss, mingled with hope and love. Psalm 88, for instance, is the only psalm that finishes without a note of hope, since it presents the pure reality of faith as it is shown in the scriptures. Daniel presents historical events and vivid apocalyptic visions in a way that both shocks and captivates the reader by deftly combining them. Celebrated for their rich narratives, such as the burning furnace, the latter chapters expose intricate forecasts spanning human history. Designed in both Hebrew and Aramaic, the book's bilingual quality vividly reveals its special function, uniting the worlds of Jewish and Gentile traditions. Isaiah's predictions, with their profound language and extensive historical knowledge, captivate the heart and mind. The songs on the suffering servant urge us to reimagine our notions of the Messiah by showing a Messiah who prevails by selflessness and sacrifice instead of by military force. This sacred book transcends the time of publication, since it influences the hearts and thoughts of believers across years. First of its sort, the Gospel of Mark presents Jesus in a shockingly immediate and urgent manner. The tense tapestry the fast-developing events create, the vivid use of the present moment, and the sudden ending, which so captivates the viewer and pulls them more into the narrative. The narrative of the Gospel skillfully combines the strands of Jesus' humanity and divinity to create an amazing tapestry, urging readers to examine their depth and complexity. Paul's epistle to Philemon expertly combines deep theological ideas with subtlety, therefore exploring the tough social problem of slavery in a short but meaningful manner. Paul softly but forcefully challenges us to reconsider the very basis of the institution and motivate a return to Christian brotherhood's basic values, as well as the changing power of faith. This little personal letter reveals the tremendous social impact of the gospel message. Often regarded as a straightforward forecast of what is to come, Revelation addresses the urgent historical background and the profound spiritual truths buried under rich and symbolic language. Using threads from ancient writings, we create intricate images that produce novel symbols with long-lasting influence on art and literature throughout millennia. Unlike the other Gospels, the Gospel of John remarkably presents a fresh perspective on Jesus. Maintaining the truth of history, its powerful introductions, extensive arguments, and unusual symbols reveal strong theological knowledge. For those who attentively study the Gospel, its intricate design and strong symbolism reveal fresh ideas. Ruth, a little but important historical narrative, surprises one with her spiritual resonance. In a period when judges ruled the kingdom, a singular narrative about a foreign woman who eventually becomes an ancestor of King David, and finally, Jesus emerges. Through candidly stretching the boundaries of ethnicity and gender, this story reveals the strong and inclusive grace of God. The letter to the Hebrews weaves the basic ideas of Christian religion together with the ancient Old Testament customs in intricate narratives. Early churches actively participated in the Holy Scriptures of the Jewish background by bringing Christ as the final fulfillment of these ancient promises. Their use of typology and biblical interpretation reveals this. These volumes harmonize wonderfully together. The strands weaved in Genesis have a wonderful finish in Revelation. Isaiah's prophecies clarify the stories of the Gospel. The love of the New Testament brings back in the Psalms the emotions of thanksgiving and dedication. Lessons from Proverbs serve to straighten the road of apostolic knowledge. This deep link goes considerably beyond simple literary references. The Holy Book tells a harmonic narrative of the divine's connection with mankind, while honoring the particular voices and points of view of its several writers. By means of meticulous research, this beautiful combination of oneness and variety exposes fresh facts. The capacity of the narrative to mix the strands of history with the universal trip of mankind reveals the reason for its ongoing influence. People find a profound connection to their own stories and struggles in the ancient road of suffering with the tribulations of life, much as Job releases true emotions like the Psalms or seeks the profound insights found in Proverbs. The several volumes included in the holy text, taken together, provide a compelling narrative that goes beyond the value of any one work. Knowing how these parts interact helps us to appreciate this amazing narrative. Leading us over the development of God's divine plan in history, the historical books combine the narrative of His mighty deeds over the centuries. Genesis first lays the holy tapestry of how the divine and people interact with one another, therefore establishing the ground for the ageless stories resounding throughout the pages of Scripture. Walking us through its ageless truths, the Exodus narrative offers a striking illustration of freedom and atonement. The tales of Israel's founders provide timeless lessons on leadership and the outcomes of decisions relevant even for modern society. These timeless tales have uses beyond just documentation of occurrences. Their stories show how divine purposes show up in the details of human events, which helps us understand the ongoing story of how the Almighty has affected people over time. The pathways of souls, the rise and fall of empires, and the growth of faith communities altogether show the strong relationships between the divine and people. The wisdom literature offers practical concepts that wonderfully enhance the historical narrative. The ageless insights and road-wise advice of Proverbs allow us to discover knowledge in our daily life. The fantastic journey of Job invites readers to explore the wonderful secrets of life. Ecclesiastes tests us to see past appearances and to seek advanced understanding. The Song of Solomon deftly stitches the narrative of human love into the fabric of heavenly intention. The knowledge these sacred books provide reveals the profound ways in which faith enables us to negotiate the obligations of daily life. They reveal the profound wisdom directing our interactions with family, the necessity of integrity in our work, the need of character in our life, and the need of attending to our emotional well-being. Their knowledge guides searchers across the convoluted paths of moral dilemmas and the demands of life. The prophetic works skillfully mix the strands of history, the present and the future as it is emerging. By use of a prism of divine intention, they reveal the fabric of historical events and guide us toward the promise of future fulfillment. Their demands of morality and justice highlight the profound moral lessons spun into the fabric of belief. The brightly displayed glimpses of future rebirth provide everyone who searches for them hope throughout trying circumstances. Maintaining constant moral and theological truths, divine communications reveal the ways in which the Almighty speaks through the fabric of human language and society. They show how divine knowledge tackles both present affairs and timeless issues. To bring these numerous threads in the Gospels to their heavenly culmination, Jesus stitches them together in the intricate tapestry they form. They show how His life and teachings reflect everlasting wisdom, fit historical tendencies, and satisfy prophecies. Their 4 points of view form a tapestry that raises our regard for His relevancy. Mark presents the vivid and energetic activities of the Savior, while Matthew threads the lineage of Jesus into the rich tapestry of Hebrew history in the Gospels. While John, with profound insight, investigates the cosmic meaning of the Word becoming human, Luke, with his love for all, reveals the universal applicability of Christ's teaching. Together, They form a sophisticated tapestry that appeals strongly to those who come across it. The writings weave these truths into the fabric of current affairs. They reveal the powerful ways in which the redemption story and hope inspire hearts to unite people. Their timeless orientation reveals how old wisdom tackles contemporary problems. Through their reflection, the essence of faith exposes its profound repercussions. The vision shows a vast tapestry spun together in a cosmic narrative by all these elements. It reveals how each narrative combines to produce an amazing tapestry of divine intention. The arresting pictures inspire tenacity and a hopeful finish. Each book contributes a unique element that enhances the overall body of knowledge. The legends of the past bind the information in the fabric of time and offer a rich context for comprehending the ideals guiding us. Divine insights help straighten the historical fabric. The unfolding gospel shows the fulfillment of promises made long ago. Letters spun eternal truths within the framework of particular circumstances. This beautiful tapestry of relationships demonstrates how important old literature remains to us now. The stories spun over history enable us to understand the events occurring right today. Timeless concepts of wisdom direct our choices right now. Messages with foresight challenge the difficulties of our daily life. The truth of the gospel changes our life now. The numerous genres included in the Holy Book combine to address our full nature. The vast tapestry of stories includes historical accounts that engage the mind, poetry that stirs the heart, wisdom that clarifies our behavior, prophecy inspiring the spirit, and apocalyptic stories widening our horizons. This thorough approach shows the ongoing influence of the sacred book. It speaks to the heart and simultaneously touches the mind. It offers wise guidance and lets the spirit become rich. It skillfully combines rather important human narratives. Knowing these connections allows one to value the unique contribution each element adds to the overall narrative. Every historical detail reveals important links and interpretations as it weaves its way into the greater narrative in the several tapestries of time. Deep truths, spun with the strands of poetic language, show themselves in the fabric of words. The interweaving of timeless facts forms wisdom. Messages from the heavens help to define the sacred plans of the Almighty. Reading throughout the pages of every book reveals a treasure of ageless knowledge and perceptive analysis. Every chapter offers special insight that, taken together, forms a strong story of the relationship between the divine and mankind. The historical books reveal the powerful ways the divine interacts with people across millennia. From the beginning of creation to the growing story of Israel, these tales reveal the constant presence of the divine and the way the Almighty threads throughout the fabric of human existence. From ancient times to today, they offer a rich background for appreciating the paths of faith. Acquiring knowledge of these historical patterns allows one to grow spiritually conscious. Not simply about old history, Exodus's road reveals profound truths regarding divine salvation. David's Psalms address the shared experiences of people all throughout history, transcending their time. Still guiding contemporary interactions is Solomon's timeless wisdom. The lyrical novels reveal the depths of human experience and the richness of our shared past across millennia. Since Job's narrative examines the main obstacles of life, it links with current concerns about the nature of suffering and the essence of faith. Covering the spectrum of human experience, the Psalms portray the depths of happiness and sorrow. Ageless knowledge for negotiating the road of life comes from Proverbs. Ecclesiastes tells us to seek higher knowledge and to see past appearances. These lyrical reflections demonstrate how belief shapes all spheres of human existence. They demonstrate how holy knowledge embraces comprehension of the mind as well as emotional experience. Their openness about life's challenges while adhering to their faith serves as a beacon for genuine spiritual growth. The prophetic books unveil the divine dialogue still under progress between God and His people. They reveal how holy knowledge addresses particular historical events, while nevertheless having universal importance for every person. Over the years, their cries for morality and justice resonate with the following generation. Their hopes inspire unyielding determination against hardship. The Almighty preserves the holy truth, spanning time, by means of His words woven across the threads of human language and culture in the fabric of divine communication. They reveal the universal truths to enable one to understand the divine narrative spun over the fabric of time. Their mix of compassion and sensitivity exposes the essence of the divine. In the hallowed stories, Jesus stands for the climax of various storylines. In the interplay between the divine and people, His path and teachings display immense wisdom, fulfill old predictions, and generate new directions. His death and rise once more define all other happenings most of the time. Knowing the stories within the gospel allows us to appreciate the Christian road ahead and the scriptures that came before it. They create the ground for the divine to be functioning constantly and also show the ways in which long-standing promises come to pass. Their portrayal of Jesus acts as a lighthouse, revealing the immense importance of other holy writings. The letters reveal the enormous ways in which these realities could change society's fabric as well as people's hearts. They highlight how universal ideas manifest themselves in particular settings. Their observant teachings help us see how we can incorporate timeless concepts into our daily lives. Their views on the sacred truths show how greatly faith impacts the human experience. Revelation unveils a magnificent tapestry knit together in a divine narrative from all these elements. It reveals how each narrative weaves together to produce an amazing tapestry of divine intent. The arresting images create a strong will and a triumphant conclusion. This excellent insight makes the unique gift every book offers more valuable. Within the strong plan of redemption, historical events become more relevant. Artistic expressions help us to discover profound spiritual truths. Ageless principles found in wisdom books appeal to people from many decades. Holy point messages center on holy goals. The different genres in the Bible join together to speak to our full nature. The vast tapestry of stories consists of historical accounts that pique our intellectual curiosity, poetry that moves the soul, knowledge that clarifies behavior, prophecy that fuels the spirit, and apocalyptic narratives widening our horizons. This all-encompassing approach helps to clarify its continuous influence. Knowing these connections deepens one's path of faith. Every narrative winds back to a greater truth. Timeless books address the challenges of today. Many voices come together in the framework of spiritual truth. Deep insight gives one personal applications. This respect for holy stories motivates a journey of continuous learning. Every chapter reveals fresh ideas. Every scroll offers different insights. Every genre points a particular path to disclose reality. Taken together, they provide insightful angles on the road of the soul. Maintaining their primary message, the holy books endure as a vivid narrative reverberating over numerous civilizations and ages. The mix of difference and oneness, the profound historical origins still relevant today, and the way human expression and divine truth are reconciled, fascinate readers, and guide them along a road of transformation. Having crossed the great riches and variety of the Scriptures, I would like to know which book speaks to you most. Perhaps the Psalms, Proverbs, Isaiah's exhortation, or the inspiration from the Gospels comfort you. Come gather, round and share with us the book that speaks to you especially. Why is this story one that speaks to your soul? We would greatly appreciate hearing your tale. Starting the road of knowing the sacred book is one that blossoms when walked by other seekers. Every point of view reveals fresh insights and strengthens our mutual respect for these timeless works. If this road speaks to you, think about signing up for our channel to get a deeper understanding of holy teachings and their relevance in our modern life. Come travel with us across our channel as we explore the rich stories, outstanding ideas, and unforgettable people contained within the holy text. Every film shows fresh discoveries and
insightful insights for our daily life. Let's travel side by side and explore the depth and insight spun into these classic and important works. Of the books in the sacred scriptures, which one do you most treasure? As we travel through these transforming books together, kindly share your ideas below. Subscribe for weekly insights from holy texts and join our community of seekers and learners.